I am 36, and these are the money habits that I'll be building to change my next 10 years. After having a complete mindset shift at the beginning of the year, I realized that I had to go aggressive when it comes to saving and investing so that I'll be able to give myself a chance or give myself a choice when I turn 50 so that I might not have to work until I'm 60 or 70. Given the circumstances or the economy at that stage, my goal is to make sure that at some point before 60 years old, I want to kind of slow down. So the next 10 years are very crucial when it comes to my saving and also investing. So these are the habits that I'll be working on or building each and every year to make sure I reach my goals for the next 10 years, of which I've shared them on my last videos. So habit number 1, it's paying myself first. I realized that for me to reach my goals at the end of each month, paying myself first, prioritizing to save and also to invest, it's very crucial for me to reach the goal of saying I want 100,000 invested at the end of 10 years. So paying myself first, that's where it comes in to say this is the habit that I want to implement each and every month for me to reach that goal. So paying myself that £500 to say I'm investing it and I want that money to work for me for a period of 10 years. It's the habit that I want to continue on each and every month and also for the period of the next 9 or 10 years for me to reach my goals. Habit number 2 is tracking my money or looking at my budget at the end of each and every month. I would love to do it weekly, but for me, with all the responsibilities that I have, it's not sustainable. So I will end up not doing it. So I've kind of set a calendar reminder at the end of each and every month where I'm saying I need to sit by myself and look at my budget. Where did I spend the most? Did I stick to my savings? Did I stick to my investing? So me looking at my budget and also adjusting as I go, it's one of the habits that I want to carry on for the next 10 years to make sure that I'm kind of within the goals that I've set for myself. Because if I'm not looking at my budget, how else would I know if I'm spending wisely or I'm overspending or I'm not saving enough, or probably I might not be investing enough? But for me to look at my budget, adjust it each and every month where I can cut, if there's a place where I can cut, if I need to invest more, I'll be able to see that only if I'm tracking my expenses and the income that I'm receiving. So that's one of the habits that I want to kind of, even though I've started to implement now, I want to carry it towards the period of the rest of the year and also for the next 10 years to make sure that I'm reaching my goals and it's actually sustainable. And habit number 3 is to invest more than I can save. The reason why I want to look at my budget on a monthly basis, it's because I want to see if there's a chance for me to invest more than that 500. So whenever if I get an increase, do I need to allocate it to something else, or I can allocate that increase to my investments? So that's the plan for me, or that's the goal, is to make sure that I'm saving more than what I'm investing more than what I'm saving. So whatever increase probably that I might get, if I get one through my workplace, the idea is probably from next year, because I was looking at my finances, I would love to increase also the contributions for my investing. So the goal or the habit that I want to implement each and every year is to make sure that I invest more than I can save. And the next habit that I want to implement for the rest of the year and also for the next 10 years is to keep money that will be money to treat myself. I feel like if you kind of budget the money that you are gonna have fun with, it's easier. It doesn't feel like you have overspent when you went out. So if I'm saying in a month I'm allocating £50, is that for coffee, if I'm meeting up with friends, or just going out by myself to have coffee or lunch, I need to stick to that and also have that awareness to say it's not just about saving or also investing, it's also about having that flexibility of having fun while you are doing the right things. So I want to make sure that each and every year and each and every month there's money that's allocated just for treating myself. I feel like that's very, very important, and I won't have to feel like I'm kind of actually restricting myself that much. And the next habit that I want to kind of build is increasing my incomes through either a side hustle or maybe starting a business that will be sustainable, because that will actually kind of accelerate my retirement goal. If I start a business that will allow me to actually make or generate more income, it means that it can accelerate the period where I'm saying, okay, probably I don't need to work forever. I would still be doing something, but it simply means that I might not be tied down probably until I'm 60 or 70. So that's my main goal in the next few years, to say I need to have some sort of a business and probably start a few side hustles that will increase or generate more income for myself. So that's the habit that I want to kind of have for the next few years. I feel like it's very crucial and actually very important, because when you're able to increase your income, it means that you have more flexibility also on your budget. And the next habit that I want to kind of go with since the beginning of the year, which I've been doing, is taking care of myself better in terms of exercising and also eating healthy. As you have seen in my previous vlogs, I've made sure from the beginning of the year that movement is a must, eating healthy is a must. I don't have it all figured out, but I'm saying for the next 10 years I need to be in the best shape of my life. So that means, for me, it means I need to build a habit of moving more, eating right as much as I can, and implementing those simple things in terms of walking more, doing more weightlifting, and also running. So I feel like for the next 10 years, what I'm saying, I'll be 47 or 48. I need to be looking my best. And for that to happen, it means that I need to implement these small changes in the next few years in my life when it comes to eating healthy, of which my food intake overall is not that bad, but I want to make sure that when I'm at that age, I know that I'm fit, I'm healthy, and I'm not struggling with lots of stuff, because that will actually allow me to enjoy the money that I'm saying I'm saving and investing, because I will have the energy for it. But for that to happen, it means that I need to put in the time for the next few years to exercise and also eat healthy. So that's also one of the main habits that I want to build for the rest of this year and also for the next 10 years. So I can't wait to see where I will be in terms of that, in terms of my finances and also in terms of my health and wellness, because I feel like for me those are very, very important. So those are the goals or the habits that I want to build for the next 10 years. Let me know in the comments below, what are you thinking of when you are looking for at the next 10 years in your life, whether it's finances or health and wellness? What habits do you want to build for this period, or even just for this year? What habits do you want to build that you know that they will benefit you either financially or health-wise? Let me know on the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.